And
That it's Golden Slipper Day out at Rosehill, and talking to a couple of leading personalities with a special interest in today's $2 million event is our own Anne-Marie Sparkman.
Sterling, nervous today?
Anne-Marie, very, very nervous. You know, it's all fingers crossed and the planning has gone accurate, so hopefully we can win it today.
Did you wake up early this morning and start thinking about that race and what might happen?
Oh, sure. You know, it's all eyes were on Bold Promise and that, and you know, it was the same procedure as we've done all right the way through. You know, she went down for just a little bit of a jog there and took her back, and we just got her dressed up and back into the box. And I just hopefully we can win it today with a bit of bloody luck. You know, that's all we can do.
Bob Hoisted, how do you see Citizen's chances today in the BMW?
Oh, I think he should run very well. He's a typical mile or 2,400 metre horse. That's his going races. He's always raced well at Rosehill, and he'll give it a big shake.
A very small field?
Only small field, and it may be a muddling run race, but that shouldn't disturb him too much, and it doesn't really matter. He's got a boy on him who knows his way around Rosehill, and he can adopt the tactics as well as the others.
Anne-Marie Sparkman out there at Rosehill. We've got a big program this afternoon, including the Golden Slipper. We've got 4 more big races to come. You know, Billy Shakespeare once wrote, "All the world's a stage."
Well, there she is, unbeaten in 5 starts, the Golden Slipper favourite, Bold Promise. You know the old adage, you can't judge a book by its cover. I don't think that's ever been more forcibly illustrated than in the case of Bold Promise, who is a plain, insignificant little filly who cost $40,000 as a yearling on the Gold Coast. But when she hits top gear, she's all racehorse, Ken. She certainly looks like a Morris Minor with a Rolls-Royce engine.
Yes, John, she's only a little lady, but the punters have rallied to her. She's the shortest priced slipper favourite for a quarter of a century. If you backed her on the New South Wales TAB and you've put $10 on her, you're only going to get your 10 and another 10 back, because she's at even money on the tote, and there's only 3 runners, Big Dreams, Terse and Bold Promise, who are under double-figure odds. Let's look at the prices. Number 1, Big Dreams, he loosened 2 plates early before he went out onto the track, but he went out very composed, and Wayne Harris took his time getting the big colt round to the start. He's at 7-1. Cannon Highs from South Australia from the David Hay stable is at 20-1. Terse, we better make him about 9-2. He's showing $5.80 for each dollar invested, 4.8-1, just over 4.5-1. 30-1 Umatilla, trained by Tommy Hughes at Flemington. 80-1 Saumani, he's down from Queensland from the Bruce McLaughlin stables. Did He Do It, trained by Rick Hall Lacey in Melbourne, is a 16-1 chance, ridden by the 4-time successful slipper jockey Ronnie Quinton, the best slipper jockey of them all. Chief Headhunter is Jimmy Cassidy's mount. He's a roughie at 40-1. Bold Promise, a clear-cut favourite. Yours for theirs. Even money, $2 even for each dollar invested. Razor Rhythm firming a little now. The main gun from the David Hayes stable, I should say. Force of Habit there, to be ridden by the stable's number 1 rider, Michael Clark. Razor Rhythm is at 11-1. Pippi War, trained by Jack Denham, who's previously won a slipper with Masquet, is at 16-1. Sade at 100-1. Jester Royale, the likely leader, big, strong grey filly from Newcastle. She's at 33-1 to be ridden by the leader in the Sydney Jockeys Premiership, Darren Beedman. Cloudlet, another one who'll be up there early. She's also at 33-1. And V&A hasn't got many friends. She's out to 50-1 to race in the famous red with the white cap. The colours carried by Baguette, who was one of our most famous slipper winners when he was ridden by George Moore. You can feel the tension mounting. It's a great race, the Golden Slipper, and to call it a great caller, Johnny Tapp.
Thanks, Ken, and this is the big one with $2 million staring them in the face. The first slipper in 1957 carried 10,000 pounds. That was Terse you just saw going in the maroon colours with the gold band. We had a report that Shane Dye, when walking out of the jockey's room earlier today, was actually stung on the hand by a bee, which has given him no trouble, fortunately, and he's not suffering any swelling or pain as a result of it. Now there's V-on-A coming up into the gates in the colours of the 1970 slipper winner Baguette. Now his chief headhunter going up into the gates, and that paves the way for the locally trained Sade. To complete the line, Sade is going to be the last into the stalls, and they're just about set now for the Tui's Golden Slipper 1991. Now starter Billy Dale's job is to get them away to a good level start, and he's on his stand, and like most people, no doubt the starter feels a butterfly or two at this moment. A couple of the riders not happy, but they're off in the slipper. Bold Promise missed the kick. Bold Promise is a clear last out of the starting gate. Saumani began brilliantly, and so did Cloudlet, Vionnet and Chief Headhunter going very fast soon after the start. Big Dreams has bounded away into a beautiful spot, and then Razor Rhythm and Canonizers trapped out deep, followed by Terce, Jester Royale. Bold Promise improving quickly along the fence, and then Umatilla, followed by Did He Do It. Pippi War second last, and tailed off is Sade. Vionnet went to the lead through the gap onto the course proper by a little more than a length to Saumani on the outside of Cloudlet, and then Razor Rhythm, Big Dreams, and right off the track Canonise, followed by Terce, who's hard ridden. At the head of the others, Chief Headhunter, Jester Royale can't get on the track. Bold Promise midfield on the fence, and she'll need luck to get through that bunch of horses. Further back is Umatilla, followed by Did He Do It, but heads a turn for home in the slipper, and Vionnet is clear. Vionnet by more than a length to Cloudlet, followed by Canonise, and then Razor Rhythm. Terce starting to wind up. At the head of the others, Big Dreams, and Bold Promise not doing enough. Vionnet still in front, Canonise and Terce. Big Dreams can't reach them. Vionnet tackled by Terce and Canonise. It's another one for Shane Dye. Terce wins the slipper. Terce beat Canonise. Third, Big Dreams. Fourth, Vionnet, who ran a big race. And then Pippi War. Bold Promise missed the kick and never got in the race, followed by Did He Do It, Cloudlet, Razor Rhythm, Sade. Well back in the field then Chief Headhunter, Saumani, and back at the tail of the field Jester Royale in company with Umatilla in the 1991 Tui's Golden Slipper Stakes. Shane Dye makes it a hat trick of wins in this great 2-year-old race. Courtser, Canny Lad and Terce. A fantastic hat trick to this expatriate New Zealand jockey who has taken Australian racing by storm. Number 3, Terce, $5.70 and $1.90, and it's Clary Connor's first Golden Slipper win. Now second will be number 2, Canonise, Peter Hutchinson, to pay $4.90, and third, number 1, Big Dreams, to pay $2.30. There are the numbers 3, 2, 1. What a jockey, Ken.
Yeah, what a jockey. 3 in a row to Shane Dye, and there he is, Terce, beating Canonise. Big Dreams gets up for third to beat V&A, and the man of the moment, the trainer of the winner, is Clary Connors. Congratulations, Clary. Clary, congratulations, son.
Come here. Come here.
He's waiting for his wife to come in. What a great moment. Congratulations, Karen. Here is his wife, Mari Connors. What a great moment for them. Congratulations, mate. Surely must be your proudest moment on the race course.
I think so. You even dipped him. Geez, that was a hurdle.
Good on you, son. Clary, when did you think the horse was going to win the race?
About 50 metres from home.
Good on you, son. You've very much overcome. You've had a great champion in research and another one on the way in this colt.
Horse.
Good on you, son.
Thank you very much.
And what about Murray? How was it? She's lost for words. Clary Connors, beautiful to see that his greatest moment of triumph, he wanted to call for his wife. There was a story about Clary and his wife in the paper during the week. She knew nothing about horses till she married Clary 22 years ago, but she sure knows plenty about him now. Congratulations to Clary Connors, John, and what a performance by Shane Dye.
Yes, he's Never Say Die might be a better name than Shane, because he just never knows when he's beaten, this New Zealand wonder boy. Head down, tail up, and just don't give up. Don't stop hammering. And Terce has now taken his record to 6 wins from 8 starts. Back to you, Ken.
Yes, John, thanks very much. With me now is Clary Connors Sr., the father of the winning trainer of the Golden Slipper. And Clary, I think I can say, taught him everything he knows.
Well, I hope so.
And
I've apparently done a damn good job, because he does all right, don't he?
my word, he does. You must be a very proud man today.
I'm very proud of him, yes.
Yeah.
Him and the horse. And the grandson, the strapper, so it's a family thing, you know?
My word, it is. Young Mark's the strapper.
Yes, well, he's a foreman. He's in charge of the horse.
Mate, did you like the horse going into the race?
Of course, didn't think he'd get beat.
Good on you.
How could you? But you trained, he done everything perfect.
When were you starting to cheer?
When only about 150 yards out, because I thought he mightn't be going to get through in time, you know, but he made it.
Be a big
and
night.
Thanks to Dye's great riding. I don't know anybody else could have won on him.
Be a big night at Warwick Farm tonight.
I don't know. I don't know, but I suppose so.
Good on you. Clary Connors, a great trainer himself, and he certainly passed on what he knows to his son, Clary Jr. Johnny.
Good on you, Ken. These are the moments that make racing all worthwhile. These magic moments when emotions run high, when emotions are absolutely unbridled. And I think I just saw the Rosehill sun glinting on a tear trickling from Shane Dye's eye as he came back. Now, here's a bloke who's won 3 Golden Slippers and a Melbourne Cup. You would think there'd be no more novelty involved in winning a big race, but I'm sure young Shane just shed a tear as he came back in. Congratulations to all concerned. The magic of the slipper subsides. Very shortly we'll see the painter going over to the little statue adjacent to the winning post, and the colours of Terse will be painted on, and he'll stand there in all his glory for another 12 months. Okay. That's it. You've seen the Golden Slipper on Wide World of Sports.
The 1991 Golden Slipper has been run and won. An extraordinary hat-trick to Shane Dye, so let's check those results and New South Wales TAB dividends. The correct numbers, 3, 2 and 1. And of course, congratulations too to Kenny Callender. He tipped Terse at $5.70 and $1.90. Second, number 2, Cannon Eyes, $4.90. And third, number 1, Big Dreams, $2.30. And Kenny has a tip for Sydney Race 5. It is number 4, Ice Cream Sundae. The AFL.